everyone, welcome to another presentation with SCL. My name is Paul and today we are going to be looking at prefixes. So before we start this session, I need you to go and get a pen, pencil, crayon, felt tip, anything you can use to write with, and also something to write on, preferably a piece of paper, not the walls or the floor. So go and get those now and we will get started with today's session. So what I would like us to know by the end of this presentation is to understand what is meant by the term prefix, and also be able to recognize and spell prefixes using un and this. So firstly, what is a prefix? A prefix is simply a group of letters we add to the front of a word. So in this presentation, it's going to be un and this. Now, prefixes can change the meaning or the purpose of a word. So if you look at my example here, if we take the word kind. Now, kind is a nice word. If you're kind, you're helpful, you're caring. But we can change the meaning of that word by adding the prefix un. So if we put un in front of the word kind, we get the word unkind. So you can see how the whole meaning of that word has been changed just by adding those two little letters. Now, when that happens, we call this an antonym. So when the word has changed its meaning, that is known as an antonym. So here's an example of the prefix un. My mum was unwell at the weekend with a bad cold. Now I want you to read that sentence out now. Read it for me. Perfect. Here's another example. Jerry seemed unhappy that the team he supports wasn't winning. Can you read that sentence for me? Brilliant. So what I would like you to do now is take your pens, your pencils, your crayons, your felts, whatever it is that you're going to write with, and write each of these words. So finished, fit, pack, load, well, and do. Now it doesn't have to look like this. It doesn't have to look like a spider diagram. You can write it as just a list going down your paper. You can write it as a list going along. However you want to do it, that's fine. So I want you to write those words and then put the prefix un in front of each word. So pause the video now, write the words, and then I'm going to get you to do a little task once you press play again. So pause the video now. So we should have something like this. So finished has turned into unfinished, fit becomes unfit, pack becomes unpack, load becomes unload, well becomes unwell, and do becomes undo. Now what I would like you to do now is take each one of your words and see if you can write a sentence using that word. So for example, when we got to our hotel room, we had to unpack our clothes. That's an example of a sentence using the prefix un. So take each of the words that you've just written with the prefix un in front, and can you write a sentence using each word? So again, pause this video, write your sentences, and we'll pick it up on the other side. I hope your sentences were all good. I hope they were checked. I'm sure you did amazing at doing those sentences with the words un. So now we'll move on. We're going to look at the prefix this now. This. So an example of the prefix this is Sally disagreed with Tom over who threw the snowball. So again, we can see how the meaning of the word has been changed by putting the prefix this in front of it. So it could have read, Sally agreed with Tom over who threw the snowball. So the meaning of the word agree has changed to disagree. Now, who was listening at the start? This includes mums, dads, brothers and sisters, grannies, granddads, aunties, uncles. When we change the meaning of a word, what was this called? If you said antonym, give yourself a round of applause, give yourself a pat on the back. You are an absolute clever clogs and amazing. So that is our prefix this. So a couple more examples how we can use this in a question. Can you disable the alarm? So again, just like last time, can we add the prefix this to these words? So take whatever you're writing with again, write out each word, coloured, like, please, approve, order, trust. Write those words out and put the prefix this at the front of those words. So pause the video now, put in your words, put in your prefix, and we'll pick it up again. So this is what we should have got. Can you say the words with me? Discoloured, dislike, displease, disapprove, disorder, distrust. So again, using those words now, can you think of your own sentences using each word? So make sure you've got space on your paper, and can you think of a sentence using each word? And it would be amazing if you could show those sentences on the Facebook page. So once you've done them, take a screenshot, upload them to the page, just so we know that you're amazing and you understand everything we're doing. So try that now, pause the tape and see if you can write those sentences. A little bit of a quiz time for us now. So I want you to see which prefix we put in front of each word. So we've got a selection of words on the screen. We have well, charge, fit, cover, agree, obey, approve, appear, belief. I want you to tell me now which prefix will go in front of each of those words. Is it the prefix un or the prefix this? And what I want you to do is write the word with that prefix. So if you took the word well, I want you to write the right prefix. So would it be unwell or diswell? So have a go at that now. Again, pause the presentation, write your words, screenshot them words and put them up on the Facebook page after this video to see who got them all right. So pause it now, because in 5 seconds I'll be showing you the answer. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, done. How did we do? Did we get them all right? So we should have had unwell, discharge, unfit, uncover, disagree, disobey, disappear, disbelief, and disapprove. If you got all them right, give yourself a nice big pat on the back for being so amazing and so clever. Well done. So over to you now. I want you to think of any more words that we can use the prefix dis or un. So we've looked at a few examples so far. Can you think of any more words where we can use dis or un? And again, if you think of those words, can we form a sentence with that word in? If you can do that, absolutely brilliant. That's it from me, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. We're so happy to be able to help. We're going to keep putting videos on to help you in this time. So until we meet again, stay safe, adios, and I'll speak to you soon.